Chapter 3. Faith, visualization of and belief in attainment of desire, the second step towards riches. In this video, we'll explore in depth key takeaways from Chapter 3, entitled Faith, of Napoleon Hill's classic on manifestation and the law of attraction, Think and Grow Rich. Be sure to listen carefully and even take notes and stick around to the end, as this material is invaluable to anyone who is a student of this timeless work. But before we get started, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons to be sure not to miss any of our incredible content in the future. Go ahead and get that done. You know I'll wait. Alright, let's get into it. Chapter 3. Faith, visualization of and belief in attainment of desire, the second step towards riches. The burning desire to win is essential to success. Faith is a state of mind which may be induced or created by affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind through the principles of autosuggestion. Any impulse of thought which is repeatedly passed on to the subconscious mind is finally accepted and acted upon by the subconscious mind, which proceeds to translate that impulse into its physical equivalent by the most practical procedure available. Your belief or faith is the element that determines the action of your subconscious mind. Conduct yourself as if you are already in possession of the material thing which you are demanding when you call upon your subconscious mind. A mind dominated by positive emotions becomes a favorable abode for the state of mind known as faith. A mind so dominated may, at will, give the subconscious mind instructions, which it will accept and act upon immediately. Faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. Faith is the basis of all miracles and all mysteries which cannot be analyzed by the rules of science. Faith is the only known antidote for failure. Faith is the element which, when mixed with prayer, gives one direct communication with infinite intelligence. Faith is the element that transforms the ordinary vibration of thought, created by the finite mind of man, into the spiritual equivalent. Every man is what he is because of the dominating thoughts which he permits to occupy his mind. Thoughts that are mixed with any of the feelings of emotions constitutes a magnetic force that attracts other similar or related thoughts. The ultimate self-confidence formula. Take the time to repeat the following affirmations at least once upon rising and just before bed to drive the concepts deep into your subconscious mind. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action toward its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. I realize that dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture. I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. I fully realize that no wealth or possession can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing a love for all humanity. Those who go down in defeat do so because of negative application of the principles of autosuggestion. The cause may be found in the fact that all impulses of thought tend to clothe themselves in their physical equivalent. What genius lies asleep in your brain? Somewhere in your makeup there lies sleeping the seed of achievement, which if aroused and put into action, would carry you to heights such as you may never have hoped to attain. All riches begin in the form of thought. The amount is limited only by the person in whose mind the thought is put into motion. Faith removes limitations. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you feel like you received some value and insight from this content, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons so as to not miss any of our new video releases. We upload new videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Until next time, we remain Business Brain USA.